All right. Good morning. Uh, had a big birthday party here last night. A lot of good things happen and good insights and things like that. Um, Trying to get this uh, presentation set up in such a way that it's more beneficial to whoever watches it. Um, there's so many things, we're as I was analyzing a few of these things with my wife, and some of the people who were here at this party. We had probably, I think we counted 30, 35. It's a bunch of people that go back 40 years ago and during the Jesus movement when we had a little church here in Salt Lake and various contacts. Most of the people knew each other for 40 years or more. So it was pretty, and they had kids. It was a kind of a little Christmas thing for some of the kids that they normally come over. It's a long story, but nevertheless, it was like what we noticed, there was no condemnation in the group. There was no animosities or the things that really with Christ talks about in our fellowship and where we're supposed to be with things like that. And I don't know if it's just you get in your 70s and you get older and that, everything else it seems kind of silly sometimes. And as one of my old friends said years ago, he says, the fire goes out where there is no wood. Many people get offended for the word's sake. And so we talked about, we had the current guy that's trying to run the passage. He was running a ministry for a jail ministry. He did that for a decade or two, probably 2 decades. Anyway, plus all our fellowship together too with what we do. Uh, it just gets to a point that we talked about the little season, and they're not flat earthers even. I mean, we have some arguments about the King James Bible years ago, but uh, it was really got to the point. This is, you ask, he says, you do believe we're in the end of the world, and they do. And that being said, I says, then there's no way of getting in around the little season. I don't care if you believe Jesus, because really what separates us mostly is that we already say that Jesus has already turned and you're still waiting for him. That's the two things. And it kind of puts to the point on the little season. If you believe we're at the end of the world, you have to believe we're in the little season because that's the end of the world. It says it right in the Bible. And you can look at it. There's no way around it. The end of the world occurs during the little season. And if you think you're in the little season, the end of the world, you're in the little season because really most people think it's the end of the world. They do, and rightfully so. The little season is coming to fruition. Uh, uh, and we seem in the path of all this conflict that uh, causes people to uh, condemn one another. A lot of it is when if people feel condemnation, they're not feeling the spirit because in the spirit there's therefore now no condemnation. And Romans 1:8, those that walk not according to the flesh, but according to the spirit, there's therefore now no condemnation. The thing is all of us are fighting the same fight. And we're all figuring this out together, even if it takes 40 years, even if it takes talking these things over, because the truth is what it is. And when it's reasoned, there isn't any other excuse. And you cannot believe the Bible and not think we're in the and believe we're in the end of the world. I think it's not in the little season because there's no other place for the end of the world to happen but in the little season. Revelations 20, verse 3, and you follow it right to the end because right at the last day of the little season, there is going to be a judgment in a sort in several ways. I mean, Gog and Magog will be devoured with fire from heaven. Now, there's some discussion. What is that fire from heaven? Is it is it a poof like fire? Boom! You're all consumed like Elijah with the servants today. Jezebel sent after him, or is it a fire from heaven like the Holy Ghost falls on them at Pentecost, and they have tongues of fire, and it comes in with the mighty rushing wind? Uh, the point being, we know it all be instant suddenly. So, and the saints are always saying, "How long?" I mean, when the fifth seal got set, the saint says, "How long, O Lord?" And it says, you put on white robes and uh, oh, well. Anyway, that's the gist of it. I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna go take the wife to get her nails done, and then I'm gonna go visit some friends. All right, I will end this right now, and we'll put this together later. What's this all going here? Oh, here it is, right up here. And